Samuel Baggett, Speech 101, Persuasive Speech. Imagine you've been at the Secretary of State for hours. You've waited and waited to get your license renewed. And finally, it's getting done. You file out the paperwork, you get your photo taken, and they ask you, would you like to sign up to be an organ donator? That decision could save over 70 lives. You can donate your heart, liver, kidneys, eyes, blood, bones, hair. Everything can be donated. I myself am an organ donation. I had a heart transplant when I was only 2 months old. When I was born, the left side of my heart was not working properly. At first, they weren't sure was it wrong. So, after a few tests, they realized what was wrong, and they informed my parents that heart transplant was my only hope. Know that this was back in 1999, so this was very rare. It was all over the news. I was in newspapers. I was actually on it, NBC. And for 2 months, they waited and waited, hoping a donor would come. Many doctors believed that I wouldn't make it, and suggested I just go home and let nature take its course. However, my parents believed that there would be hope. And finally, after 2 months, I got a phone call from a girl in Little Rock, Arkansas, who sadly would not make it, and would decide to donate her organs. So, after getting me to a proper weight, they flew out to Arkansas and got the organ to bring it back to Michigan to save my life. They originally told my parents I'd only be alive for about 10 to 15 years with this organ. However, I am now currently 22 years old, have a good job, and am currently in school. There are so many people waiting for an organ donation. There are over 100,000 people in America alone waiting for an organ donation. If you're worried about donating your organ for religious or personal issues, do not worry. I assure you, it is a good and beautiful thing that you need not worry about. The doctors will take good care of you until, hopefully, it won't come to it, but when it does, I promise you the doctors will take great care of you. You can save up to 75 lives with just one donation alone. If you're very nervous, I highly recommend going to giftoflife.org and looking at the information on there. They have more information than I could ever give you. As I said, I've had a heart transplant, and I've lived because I've had so many amazing opportunities. I've been with Gift of Life and got to go to Disney World and meet Mickey Mouse. Of course, it was a guy in a costume, but it was still fun. I was in the heart transplant games, which is kind of the Olympic Games, but only for people with heart transplants who can't really push themselves the extra mile because of it. While there, I won a bronze medal in bowling, and it was probably one of the best memories of my life. I am so thankful for the Loomises and their sacrifice. Because of them and their daughter, I am living a very great life. I actually have a friend who's been on the waiting list for over 3 years trying to get an organ in order to save her life. I've had another family friend who received a double lung transplant when he was around 70 years old, and because of that donation, he was able to live another 6 years with his family. I cannot recommend doing this enough. You could save and help so many people's lives throughout, and the doctors will take great care of you. In my experience, they will be there for you no matter what and be able to help you. I'm sure if my family could be in this, they'd also tell you so many amazing stories. So the next time you go to the DMV and they ask you, would you like to sign to be an organ donor? Please do it. You could be changing so many lives for the better. Thank you.